Hello everyone, and welcome to another tutorial on the programming of the MIIA robotic platform. Today we're going to be speaking about variables and just a bit on what they are, how they are used, and we'll go through how you'll use them in your MIIA code because that's one of your most fundamental things that you need to know. Okay, so what variables is essentially a place in memory that you've reserved for a certain data type. And you'll use that in your program to say, okay, this is my result. I'm going to do a certain thing and I'm going to store it in this result. And the way you'll do this, or the way you write it in programming terms. So for example, you'll go if you're doing a math sum, you'll go 1 plus 1 equals 2. In a program environment, you'll say the result is equal to 1 plus 1, and you'll store that 2 in this result or this variable called result. And and this is quite important because you want to know that the result of this mathematical equation is stored here. So if I need the result at any point, um, that I'll find it over there. So there's two parts um, of a variable, or this when before you use a variable, you need to declare your variable. And I mean declare is you have to define what data type that variable is. So if it's an integer, so you get different types of variables. You get a say a boolean int, which is an integer, a float, a char, a byte. So these are different types. Um, your char is your characters, stands for character. Your float is your decimal. So if it's 1.37, that would be a float. And if it's a whole number, it would be your integer. And you'll probably know that you only expecting integers. Oh, and your boolean it's your true and false, but we'll get to that in a different tutorial. So before you use one, you'll say, okay, I'm expecting only numbers. So integer, you'll say int, and you'll see it'll go up blue, and I'll say hello. I'll call it hello. Yeah, so just remember the semicolon closes every line. But more on that in another tutorial. So this says that hello is going to be a number integer. And so I can say hello, my initial value. So now I can use it. I can say hello is equal to 1 plus 4. So I know that the result of this sum is going to be equal to hello. And now I can say I can call another one int good, whatever. And I can say that at this point good is going to be equal to hello, which is what's stored in hello at that point. And then, sorry, hello plus 7. Let's say 7. Yeah. So you'll see that, okay, so good is going to be equal to hello plus 7. So whatever the value of hello is, so in this case it's going to be 5, but you can actually say, you can change that to be 9 or whatever, and this is going to be what good is going to be equal to. So you can do that. You can do that with any value, with any name you can call it, as long as it's an integer. So there's different things. So you can say float, and you can say that's equal to what's up. And you can say that at this point, what's up is equal to 6.753. And so if you use it at a later stage, hello plus what's up, you're gonna get a value that's gonna be hello plus what's up, and you'll see actually okay, so this is a tricky example. You've defined that the good to be an integer, and now you've added a float to that line. So what it's actually gonna do, it's gonna get a remainder, but it's just gonna cut it off at that point, and it's gonna say, okay, that's 6. So it's gonna be a 6 plus 9. Um, Not the best example, but if I did this float, then we'd be fine. Then it'll keep this value. So yeah, um, um, if you wanna learn more about what type of variables are on there and how to use it, I think this is quite a good link to do that. So this is on the Arduino website, and if you follow that link, say open hyperlink, it should take you there, and then it takes you through everything. So everything in the tutorials you can read up here. So here's your data types in variables, Boolean, char, unsigned char, byte, and you can go into each one of these and we'll give you a description. So this is your integer and here's an example. So yeah, so I hope this helps. But yeah, thanks, and I hope to see you in another tutorial.